So this is the second video, or episode, whatever you want to call it, in the Mental Gamer Baseball series where I review each chapter of the book. And today we're going to be reviewing chapter Expectations, which is just, basically just means how to deal with other people's expectations, because that can really, it can hurt players' performance a lot. So the first point it made was, you really only want to play for yourself, because if you're trying to please other people and play for other people, then you're not really playing. Really, you're playing for them, not for yourself. If you're playing for them, you're not gonna have a fun time. If you're trying to please them, if you try to please them, then it's not like if one of your goals is to try to please other people, then it's not really a goal, because it's not your goal, it's their goal. You're trying to accomplish somebody else's goal, and you really just want your goals to be your goals. Because if you're trying to accomplish other people's goals, then it's just going to be, you're going to have more anxiety, more stress, you're going to have less confidence, more fear of failure, you're just going to mess up a whole lot more. So you just want to make sure that you're only playing for yourself and trying to only accomplish your goals. The next point was, he's never tried to please anyone yet. And so sometimes, if you're like a really good player on your team, you assume that other people already have expectations for you, which is probably true, but like even without them telling you, you know that they have expectations for you, and that's a problem because what I just said earlier. But yeah, if you're a good player, just watch out, and if you're assuming other people have expectations, just remember, only play for yourself. And a big cause of this is peer pressure, because you're playing on a team with teammates, and you should be friends with your teammates. So that probably means you care about their opinion and what they think of you. But let's say you're a good player, you're in a slump, you strike out a few times, and someone on your team says that you absolutely suck. So if someone says that to you, then you want to talk to them. You don't want to let them disrespect you, right? But you don't want to disrespect them back, because that's just going to start an argument and start more conflict. So what you would want to do is, this is what would I do. I would ask them, why did you say that? Because if you ask them that, they're going to have to really think about it and be like, maybe that wasn't a good thing to say. And if they say, like, because it's funny, or because it makes me feel better or something, I don't know. If they say something like that, then you just say, does that make you a better person, or does that help me? And then the only answer to that is that, oh wait, it does kind of hurt my teammate, and it does kind of make me a bad person, right? So if you ask them those two questions, then you should you respectfully make them stop disrespecting you and other people, because they'll realize that, hey, I don't need to make fun of people, I don't need to disrespect people. I can just let them, fail. I can bring them up, encourage them, and help them so we can play better. And goals serve you, right? So you make a goal, it's for yourself and only for yourself. And expectations serve others. So if you try to, meet other people's expectations, you're serving them, and you only want to serve yourself. Because, if you serve other people, you're just going to be caught up in what they want and not what you want, and you're just not going to enjoy what you're doing. And it just kind of, ruins everything, Because, I think that's one of the main reasons why, rec league baseball and rec league sports are so much more fun than, travel sports and competitive sports, because in rec league, no one cares if you mess up, right? It's just for fun. In competitive, all the parents have, usually in competitive sports and travel ball and stuff, the parents are, really invested in their kids' sports. And that just makes them have, extra expectations and a lot of expectations. So, the kid has, a lot of pressure on them, and they won't perform as well than if it was just rec league. So I think, if you just try to serve yourself and not worry about what other people think, and only play for yourself, that's the main thing to think when you're dealing with pressure and from expectations and stuff. And here's a story that was in the chapter. There was a minor leaguer named Paul O'Neill. He was on the spring training roster, right? And he was not very good at batting, and he later told a news reporter that he felt pressure because he was the only player from his minor league team roster to be on the MLB roster. So he felt like all the players kept on, they thought that he was going to get hit every time. And he just felt a lot of pressure. And that's back to what I said earlier of sometimes good players assume that other people have expectations that they really don't. So that's what he was assuming there, that all the players on his team just thought he was going to get a hit every time. And then once he started being reasonable with himself and, only playing for himself and achieving goals and setting them that was only for himself and not trying to serve other people or, not trying to meet their expectations, then he started playing a lot better and became a good MLB prospect. So that's a basic overview of the chapter Expectations in the Mental Game of Baseball by H.A. Dorfman. And if you want more information, on it, you want to learn more, you can go read the book, because this is just the main points that I'm telling you here. That's the end of episode 2. I guess see you in the next episode.